Welcome to Lynn Tech versus Lowell Greater Lowell Tech. First diver. Nice dive. The 2, 5, 5.5, and 4.5. Nice first dive. Degree of difficulty on the second dive. Second diver, 1.6. Adjusting the board. With a score of 4 and 3.5. A little bit of under rotation on that one. John Derry, difficulty 3.8, I think he said. Little under rotation, but we'll see. 6 and 5. Addison, one of the team captains. Degree of difficulty, 1.6. Nice dive, not a lot of splash at the end. 5.5, 5.5. Nice dive. Liliana, 1.8 difficulty for her second dive. Scores are up. 5.5. 5.5. Jasmine's second dive. We have umpires. They're trying to get the proper degree of difficulties for the last two dives. Degree of difficulty 1.7. Off of these dives, sometimes they dive towards the board. Scores are up. 4 and 4.5. John Dury, degree of difficulty 1.6. John is in Auto Tech at Lynn Tech. You try to look for no splash at all. Scores are up. And 7 and a 6. That's a big score by John. Addison's second dive. Degree of difficulty. They're going back for a description of what a pike position is, what he just got told by the umpires and the refs. 6.5 for the scores. Somersault, 1.7 difficulty coming up. Wow, nice dive. 5.5. 7.5. .2 degree of difficulty coming up for a last dive. Over rotation, nice dive. Scores are up 4.5. And 3.5. John's up for last dive, third dive. Degree of difficulty 2.2. Nice dive. Scores are up. 5.5 and 4.5. I thought those scores were kind of low. They should have been a little bit higher. Addison's third dive. Degree of difficulty 1.7. Adjusting the board back. Gets a little bit more bounce by moving it back a little. Scores are up. A little over rotation, 6 and 5.5. 1.9 degree of difficulty. With a twist. Nice dive. 6 and a 6. Every time I say nice dive, they seem to score a little bit lower than I anticipate. I'm not going to say that anymore. Degree of difficulty, 1.4. Forward flip. Scores are up. And the referees are again asking for a description. Going over to talk to the coach. Trying to get the right description and explanation of what the dive is, so that they can score it properly. .7 degree of difficulty. It's always a little difficult watching them dive toward the board. In the Olympics, I think it was Langadis who got the hit the board with his head, ended up with some stitches. Waiting for the scores. No scores came up on that. Addison up. Degree of difficulty 1.5. Scores are up. 6.5 and 5.5. Addison is one of the captains of the team. Last year, the captains get voted in each year, a year in advance, and they're awarded the captainship during the awards ceremony. During the awards ceremony for the team. Backward somersault. Somebody dropped something on the aluminum stands and caused her to have a little bit of a shake. Getting back up into position for her dive. Nice dive after all. 6.5 and 7.5. Very little splash. Great dive. Degree of difficulty coming up, 1.4. Zach, it takes a lot of concentration to make these dives. What do you is that typical?
I'd say so, yeah. I'd bet on it. I'd say, it takes, depending on the dive, of course, I think it really depends on how much effort you need to put into it and how much you need to do once you're up off of the board. But, I think once you're up off of the board, it's kind of all up to you and how you decide to carry on with the dive and how much you're willing to go through with it and how much you're willing to sacrifice for it.
A different look of a dive, kind of a walk up and a dive into it. 5.5 and 6. I think that's more timing to walk up to the end of the board and take the dive in. It's a little difficult to get that timing down.
Yeah, absolutely. I see. Like I said, depending on the dive, sometimes they start back and they run up to it, or they kind of gain some speed for it, and then they jump and kind of have to land on it. But
John's up again. He's had a couple of really strong dives this year. Oh, that was not a strong dive. That was a land on your back type of dive. That can be painful, and I'm sure it was. That's why they ask for quiet and silence during this part of the meet. He's grabbing his neck as he gets out of the pool. Addison up for a dive, 5th dive, degree of difficulty 1.7. Must be kind of nerve-wracking going after that type of dive that John just did. Five and a half and 6. A little bit of an angle going into the water, but not a lot of splash. The captains for this year's team, Jasleen, Serena Yerk, Addison, Isabel, and Solana. As I said, they got voted into being the captains last year. Seniors were not allowed to vote, and it happened during the banquet that they had. Nice dive, not a lot of splash, but legs were apart, going up into the air and coming back in, they were tight. 5.5. Degree of difficulty 1.8. Takes a lot of balance just to get here on your tiptoes. If she does fall in the water, it's considered her dive. Nice dive. 2.5 and 3.5. John Dury, 6th dive. He's been back over there rubbing his neck after that last dive. That was a 5 and 4. He just missed that board by inches. But I'll tell you, after drinking his last dive, that took a lot of nerve to get up there and dive that way. Addison up for the last dive. Degree of difficulty, 2.3. He said a back somersault with a twist is what I believe he said. There was a little bit of an echo in here. Wow. 5.5, 5.5. Nice dive. Real nice dive. The swim part of the competition is done. They're now getting back for the 200 relay.
Moving on now to the actual swimming, apart from the diving. The first event up here will be the 200 medley relay. We will have lane 2, lane 4, and lane 6. Starting in lane 2 will be Jasleen from Lynn Tech. Starting in lane 4 will be Hunter Carmody from Lynn Tech. And starting in lane 6 we have Gianna Marino in lane 6 from Lynn Tech. Now I gotta say, what is this? This is second swim meet I've done now. I'm gonna stand up. I don't like sitting down during these. I don't know why. I like to stand up. But you know, second swim meet now for me here. Mr. Hurd back in action, just commentated diving for us all and for you. Now, I'm sure he'll come back at one point. We'll be having the 200 medley relay up first, like I said. At some point today, we will have the one and the only Colin Newhall coming out to join us once again. What a lovely man, and I can't wait to see him. Today we are going against the Greater Lowell Griffins versus the Lynn Tech Tigers. Camerawoman Evelyn, will you say hi?
Hi.
What are you thinking today so far?
I'm excited. I've never been to a swim meet before, so I don't really know what to expect. Yeah.
Do you like recording this one?
I do. So far, the dives are really, really exciting. Lots of anticipation.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice. We'll come back to you at some point later, I'm sure. Anyways, moving on now. I'm sure when Colin gets up here, you know, we'll have a mighty old time. But we're going to have a mighty old time without him here anyways, because that's who we are. We have good old fun times without other people. Because why need other people when you have yourself? Boom, you're welcome. Take that one for free. I really wish when we did these meets, we also had the away sheets. We also had the away sheets for the other teams. But, you know, I guess something is better than nothing here. Starting soon will be the 200 medley relay. The 200 medley relay will be starting up here soon, folks. I can't wait for it to get started. You know, I gotta say once again, I said it a lot last time. I probably won't say it as much this time, but I still feel it. The passion and the love I have for the swim meets. I mean, it's amazing. It's fantastical, and I love it, and I love being here, and it's amazing. All of it is amazing. So yeah, I love you, swim team and swim coaches. So shout out to the Lynn Tech swim team and their coaches and their staff, because I love them all. Shout out to Mindy Salona, who just walked in. She's having a grand old time, sitting by herself on her cellular device. Later on in the meet, I want to see if I can get Captain Isabella, to come up and answer a couple questions. What those questions may be right now, I have no clue, but I'm sure I'll come up with something. I'm probably going to ask her about her meet and her event, and how she felt before and how she felt after the event. There you go, boom, look at that. Make questions on the spot. We're having a grand old time. Can you see him? Oh, you can't see him on camera. Look at the top right, where all the teams are lined up. You'll see in black my favorite guy here. Maybe not favorite, but he's here. Ajay. So, shout out to Ajay. I love Ajay. Ajay's amazing. Last swim meet, like I said, Ajay was running around all night. He was helping out. He was getting me names and events and people and this and that and blah, 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 blah. He's doing it all. Amazing. And he was ready to do it today. And I was like, it's okay. You're all right. This one's going to be better off than the last one. I'm not going to have to, rely on you as much as I did before. As previously said, Lane 1 will be Greater Lowell. Lane 2 will be Lynn Tech. Lane 3 is Greater Lowell. Lane 4 is Lynn Tech. Lane 5 is Greater Lowell. And Lane 6 is also Lynn Tech. I'm not going to lie, the swim area is usually kind of warm. I took my hoodie off, and I'm a little chilly. I think they might have turned the AC on in here. I'm not sure. I'm kind of sitting here, and I'm a little chilly. Swimmers are now getting into the water here for round 1 of the 200 medley relay. Lane 3 seems to be taking the lead here, with lane 2 and 4 catching up. Lane 2 and 3 right now seem to be on the lead. Lane 3 getting the flip around quicker. Looks like lane 3 and lane 5 are lined up head-to-head right now, while lane 2 and lane 4 are also head-to-head for second place. Ajay walking by. You'll see him right there. Shout out to Ajay. Now for round 2 of the 200 medley relay. In lane 2, we'll have Hunter Flores. In lane 4, we'll have Captain Yerrick. And in lane 6, we'll have Stephanie Torres. Honestly, a really good lineup for the Tech Tigers here for their first two breaks. Don't know why I said breaks. Breaks is not the right word. But first 2 laps, whatever they want to call them, whatever it may be. Jumping in now for the Tech. In lane 2, we have John Deary. In lane 4, we'll have Isabella Salona. And in lane 6, we'll have Wesley Turner. Wesley now just jumping into the water. Looks like in first place here will be lane 2, John Deary. Now jumping in for John Deary is Alex Emilio. He was not seen during the last swim meet, but he's here now and he's ready to swim. Looks like he'll be taking first place for Lynn Tech here. There he is, he's lined up. He'll be taking first place with a time of 2:23. Second place will go to lane something. It flashed 2 by on the board, that's up top there. All lanes are finished except for lane 1 and lane 6 though. Lane 1 and lane 6 are still going. Lane 1 will be finishing before lane 6. I repeat, lane 1 will finish before lane 6. Lane 1 being Greater Lowell and lane 6 being Lynn Tech. That wraps it up for the 200 medley relay. First place was Lynn Tech, and second being Greater Lowell. Now moving on, we'll be going into the 200 freestyle. In lane 2, we'll have swimmer Colin Newhall. And in lane 4 for Lynn Tech, we'll have Hunter Carmody. And in lane 6 for Lynn Tech, we'll have Sabrina Hong. All around great swimmers for the 200 freestyle. I can't wait to see and what they do. I can't wait to see what they do, not and what they do. Jeez. What's this guy talking about? Get this guy out of here. And what they do. Come on now. Get this guy out of here. This guy's amateur hour. Starting up soon here will be the 200 freestyle. Once again, in lane 2 for Lynn Tech, we have Colin Newhall. In lane 4 for Lynn Tech, we have Hunter Carmody. And in lane 6 for Lynn Tech, we have Sabrina Hong. Sabrina Hong being a captain for the Lynn Tech team. One of 6 captains, I think. Taking first place here will be Greater Lowell, lane 5. Briefly, but quickly swept up on by lane 3 and 2. Lane 2 being Colin Newhall. Looks like Colin did not do a great turnaround right there. He kind of just stood up in the pool, turned around and went back in. Don't know what he was doing right there. Lane 3, Greater Lowell, they'll be coming in first place here. Or not first place, but they're in first right now. Once again, getting another kick around. Colin Newhall, I don't know what seems to be up with him right now, but he isn't doing his turnarounds correctly. I mean, who's to say how you correctly do a turnaround, but I mean, he's taking his own unique, weird approach to it, and I feel like it's kind of slowing him down. He's not getting his kickoff from the wall, and I think it's kind of really slowing him down. I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why, but I greatly encourage that, he would better that. Pretty please. Looks like first here will be first. Whew, I can't speak. And first right now, we'll have lane 3. Not sure, looks like lane 5 for Greater Lowell is in first place, while second is lane 3 for Greater Lowell. Third will be lane 2, Colin Newhall for Lynn Tech, and fourth right now is lane 4 for Lynn Tech, Hunter Carmody, I believe. Yep, Hunter Carmody. And last place is Sabrina Hall in lane 6 for Lynn Tech. First place here, and by quite a good amount, will be lane 5 continually for Greater Lowell. In first place there, lane 5, first place at the time of 2:53. Second will be Colin Newhall, lane 2 at the time of 2:58. Third place will be lane 3, I'm pretty sure, the time of 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Fourth place will go to lane 4, Hunter Carmody, time of 3:01.68. Fifth place will go to lane 1, Greater Lowell. And sixth place will go to Sabrina Hahn. Fifth place in lane 1 for Greater Lowell, bringing a time of 3:27. And lane 6, Sabrina Hahn will be getting a time of 3:33. All around great runaround for the 6 swimmers right there. I wasn't expecting Colin Newhall to be able to manage second place there. I thought he was going to capture third, but towards the end he kind of, he did the great old switcheroo that everybody likes to pull, and towards the end he powered up his engines and he started going faster at the end and managed to secure himself a second place spot, which I'm sure will greatly help out the team. Cassandra Bowden walking by screen right there. That was the 200 freestyle we all just witnessed. Next up, we'll have the 200 IM. In lane 2, we'll have Hunter Flores for Lynn Tech. In lane 4, we'll have Isabel Solona for Lynn Tech. And in lane 6, we'll have Nicole Perez for Lynn Tech. The 200 IM now starting. Initial head off, first place being tied from lane 1 and 2. Lane 2 being Lynn Tech's Hunter Flores. And it looks like Hunter Flores will actually take No, I'm wrong. Lane 5 for Greater Lowell. I mean, he's gone. He's ahead. He's really ahead. If I'm being honest here, I'm still not sure completely how these laps work. I could have swore, like, from one side to the other was 50, but I think it's actually 25. I feel like I'm wrong there, but I'm gonna say it's 25 because Colin Newhall was up here before we started. And he was telling me about how he was in the 200 freestyle, and he told me that was 8 laps, which, you know, watching it is obviously 8 laps, but I definitely did not know it was 8 laps. Speaking of such people, Colin Newhall looks like he'll be jumping the gate to come up here and speak to us. Let's hear what he has to say. Let's hear what he has to say. Colin, how do you think your event just went?
It was great. Just like my last 200, it's almost like some sort of curse at this point for the 200. Goggles immediately filled with water. Couldn't see. I don't know if you guys could see it. I hit the landline a couple times. Left arm is definitely scraped up from that. I do want to give a shout out. My dad's watching from the firehouse right now. Hi, Dad. I swam okay. Second place. First for Tech. Lost by like 5 seconds, but I'm going to get him back in the 100.
I gotta tell you, I'm impressed. I thought you were gonna land 3rd place right there, but you managed to get 2nd. I'm really surprised by that. What were you expecting going into it?
I was on my final 50. I just hit the wall. Didn't do a flip turn because I couldn't see anything. Hit the wall. Started swimming back, and I said, I got way too much gas in the tank. Let's empty it out a little bit. Once I hit the wall over by the team, I don't know if you saw it, but I was pedal to the metal.
I gotta tell you, I noticed you weren't doing any flip turns, and I feel like that was right off the bat. You didn't do any flip turns the entire time. Was that because of the goggles?
Yeah, it's really, you know, I like riding them with at least being able to see when I do a flip turn, because then when you do a flip turn, you can't hear anything, obviously, can't smell anything. That was kind of a silly one, but it's hard to do flip turns when you're losing one of your key senses while swimming, so I couldn't really see the wall very well. Over here, I was just kind of jumping, hoping I'd touch it at some point, but it worked out in the end. Got that 2nd place. I only lost by like 5 seconds. I think my goggles don't fill up with water. I take home that trophy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think if you had been doing proper flip turns and had, actually had your goggles on, I think you would have been able to make it to 1st place here. What do you think about the 200 IM right now?
200 IM's great. I'm kind of just yelling and really dizzy, so I didn't really see who won. Nicole is going to come in 6th, but that's fine. This is her first time swimming the 200 IM, so I think as a team we're proud of her.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's see. Are you going to stick around here for a little bit longer, or do you want to go?
I can sit back here for a little
Oh, okay.
I do want to say one thing. Zach's criticizing me about my flip turns. Meanwhile, he's high, dry, and clothed up here announcing. I think you should get in the pool and do some flip turns.
Well, you know, I'm sure if I could see and I knew how to do it, I'm sure I could probably do it. But, you know, you make a great point. You know, I'm not on the team. I in fact, I'm not an amazing swimmer, and I have no clue how to do a flip turn. But I'm sure if I did and I was able to see, I would be doing them.
I don't know if I have permission to do this, but I would love to open an invite for you to come to practice tomorrow and display, maybe teach some of these kids how to do some flip turns. So the offer's welcome. I got an extra pair of trunks. Come on down to Lynn Tech swim practice, baby. Come on.
I don't know what to say here. I'm a little honored, and you know, maybe I'll stop by and I might say hello, and then I'll go home.
Maybe you should say hello with some flip turns. Also, you said you're not a part of this team. I would say you're not only a part of this team, you're a part of this Lynn Tech swim family. Okay? You can come. If we ever have a Lynn Tech family supper, you're invited. After you do some flip turns.
No, I'm I'm very honored to hear that. And, like I said it earlier, I absolutely love coming to these meets. I was second one of the season for me here, and I'm still just as happy and ecstatic as I was last week on Wednesday to be here doing it. But, I really appreciate the offer, and, I absolutely love you guys. I love the coaches. I love the staff. I love the players. I love the captains. I love everybody out there. But, yeah, thank you, really. I appreciate it. And, who knows, I might show up tomorrow.
Yeah.
I just might. If I have nothing else to do, I'll show up.
Nothing else to do? Well, just come on. Stop the excuses. New year, new Zach. I want you to show up.
I might. Who knows? I might, I'll throw on my purple and black floral swim trunks.
No.
And I'll get in.
I gotta get you in the Lintech swim trunks. I got an extra pair. Tigers right on the butt too. It's perfect.
I don't know if I want that.
Am I allowed to say butt?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I'll stick with mine.
Here comes my favorite event.
This is the 50 freestyle.
This is the 50 freestyle.
This is the 50 freestyle.
And get ready, because
I'm ready.
This is gonna be a. May I commentate this one?
Oh yeah, have fun.
Okay. 50 freestyle, my favorite event personally. Again, if it wasn't for a conflict with Coach, I think I'd be swimming this right now. Oh, here comes Chris Boyd. Chris Boyd is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. He's running across the camera. Big basketball superstar right there. Here comes the 50 free. In lane 2, we have John Deary. Lane 4, I think we got Alex. Lane 6, Devin. And they're off. A slightly late ring. John Deary's going to take a very early lead. And I don't think he's going to look back. I'm calling it early. John's taking this one home. Oh, yeah. By a wide margin. John has about a stroke and a half to maybe 2 strokes ahead of everybody else coming into the final stretch. But lane 3 is catching up. But I think John's going to have it. John in lane 2. Coming in second is going to be lane 3. Then lane 5, 4, 1, and finally 6. An amazing 50. I'm going to hand the microphone back over to Zach.
Hey, Con. I'm another thing I'm really impressed with here, and another thing I really appreciate for you coming on here and commentating sometimes, and even when you're just up here, is that you know the team. You know what I mean? You know like who excels at what on the team, and I greatly appreciate that. Like we weren't even it wasn't even like halfway through the 50, and it was like we're not even a quarter way through the 50, and you were like, John's taking this. I can see it now. John's taking it. And, you did that a couple times last week on Wednesday, and I got to tell you, it's a really impressive skill to have.
So, with that being said, do you want my prediction for the next race?
Let's hear it. The next race being the 100 butterfly.
I'm sorry, no, the next heat of the 50. The next heat of the 50 free. There's several heats of 50.
I'm sorry, I knew that.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's on the other page with the extra 50s, I'm assuming.
Probably not. Nope, it is.
It is. The
right up here.
A million heats.
Yep. Wow. So, for Lynn Tech, I don't know who's going to win overall. Haven't seen some of these swimmers. But for Lynn Tech, my prediction, again, before the race has started, not knowing external factors, faith. I got faith and faith today.
Really?
I got faith and faith.
Really?
Yep.
I'm honestly a little surprised by that. Personal friend of Colin Newhall, Cassandra Bowden, will be in lane 4 swimming, and he bets on lane 2 Faith. Absolutely stunning and shocking. An absolute betrayal. A backstab.
Friendship, yeah.
Horrible.
If she sees this, I'm sorry, but Faith's got it tonight. Faith's got the win. Faith's got the W.
I hope Cassandra takes it. I hope she smokes everyone. I hope she smokes everyone. And if she doesn't, she at least comes in second. Hopefully.
Maybe. Although Ava Marie, very good swimmer. She's kind of new to the team. Faith with an early start. Oh, maybe Ava Marie. I don't know. It's going to be close. It's going to be close.
Ava Marie's leader right now.
Oh, get out of here. I can't tell. It's close. It looks like Faith may have slowed down a little bit. We'll see what happens with the flip turn. Nah, I think Ava Marie's got it. No flip turn from Faith.
Ava Marie in lane 6 for Lynn Tech. I mean, she's blowing past.
Right behind. Cassandra's coming up.
Like I said, Cassandra, she's in it to win it. She's right here with Faith. It's gonna be a 1-2-3 for Lynn Tech.
That's a great race for Lynn Tech. A 1-2-3. I think we get 2 or 3 points from that. That's beautiful. I love to see that.
I mean, I can see the look on Ava Marie from here. She's shocked. She's absolutely stunned. She came in first. I mean, amazing job to her. She came in first. Faith came in second. Cassandra, she got up on the podium. She's third place. She's up there. Greater Lowell, looks like lane 5 will come in for them at 4th place. Lane 1 will be 5th place. And lane 3 will be 6th place.
Speechless. Lynn Tech has left me speechless.
I'm left speechless. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, I wasn't expecting a full Lynn Tech blowout for this. I'm not going to lie to you. So, it looks like moving on to heat 3 now. In lane 2, we'll have Maria. In lane 4, we'll have a scratched out JDL Perez.
It looks like in lane 3 might have Garrett.
Who will be replaced by a somebody.
These are all Lynn Tech swimmers right there.
Oh, are they?
This is just a lot of Lynn Tech swimmers.
Oh, they're all. Oh, wait. Hopefully, this is. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is all the extra heat. All the extra 50s.
Yep.
Oh, man. This is going to make an. You know what, Con? I'm handing this off to you.
Me?
I'm handing it off to you. Have fun.
Okay, so got a bunch of Lynn Tech swimmers right here. This is a great opportunity. I talked about this last week, but for the people that weren't watching last week, this is a great opportunity for the coaches to learn a little bit more about the true potential of their players in a sort of match form, where they all start on the block, they're all racing each other, they're all trying to compete better than each other. I think lane 3, Yarrick. I think Yarrick takes it. How about you? Predictions?
I'm thinking Yarrick takes this here. If he goes out on it, I think if he goes out on it, he'll manage to take this. But he might take it easy and kind of save his energy for a different event that he's in.
It's a good idea.
Honestly, that's what I would do here because it's all Lynn Tech swimmers.
Yep.
So I'd take it easy. I just realized I'm not going to say that, but Yarrick, I think if he tries here, he absolutely gets first place. But if I was him, I'd conserve energy and wait till my next big event where I need my energy for.
And he's a breaststroke swimmer. Breaststroke takes up a lot of energy, so it could definitely play a big issue further down the lane if he tries to push it too hard here, swimming the breaststroke later on. Breaststroke is a very inefficient way to swim. I don't really see the point in it other than funness. And the only person it's fun for, it looks like we might not have a lane 4 swimmer, but the only person it's fun for is absolutely no one. Here comes heat 3 of the 50. Yarrick's going to be first in the pool. Okay. Coming out of the water, it is a straight line right across. Lane 2 taking somewhat of an early lead. Lane 2 all the way. Yarrick falling behind, maybe trying to play that strategy we just talked about of conserving his energy for a later race. Freestyle is not his best event. Breaststroke is, by far. So maybe he's trying to conserve his energy. But no, he's coming back. He's coming back right here. He might take first place for Lynn Tech. Oh, they're all Lynn Tech. He might take first place. He's trying. He is not conserving any energy. He won. He won it. 36 seconds. That is pretty close to a new personal record for him. So you got any questions to ask me? Or can I go sit down?
I mean, if you want to go sit down, have fun. Go sit down.
Questions for me? I'll answer. Some
I mean, I don't really got anything. I mean, you got anything you want to say?
I just want to thank the people who invited me on here. I hope to be back for another one of my favorite events. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick yet. We'll see. What's next? What's next on there?
Well, oh, that's bad. I'm pretty sure there's still a couple more extra 50s here.
Yep. And then what?
But I think after the 50, we'll be going to the 100 butterfly. Captain Isabella, Hunter Flores, and Wesley Turner for Lynn Tech will be competing.
and I would love to come back for that, but unfortunately I am swimming the 100 freestyle right after that.
You absolutely are.
And then I'll be holding a sign for the 500 freestyle, and then I'm swimming the 200. So I'll be back for back and breaststroke.
All right then, we'll see you then, man. And then after the breaststroke, you do the 400 free relay.
400 free relay?
Free relay.
Yeah.
Free relay.
No, I like free relay. We should stick with that.
I know. Let's see. Next up, you're doing the 100 freestyle. That's your next event. How are you feeling about that?
I hate every event that is over 50 meters, to be honest with you. 200, least favorite event, followed by 100. 50, perfect. It's just a full sprint. You don't got to conserve any energy. You just kind of go pedal to the metal for 50 meters.
Well, how do you feel about the 500?
I'm not swimming it for a reason.
Makes sense. We'll see you later, Colin. Thank you for coming out here. Absolutely amazing guy. We have another 50 underway here. Once again, all Lintech swimmers of the nature. Looks like lane 2 and lane 4 are taking first place here. Lane 4 will turn around first. But looks like lane 2 is going to try their hardest to catch up. I was too busy, putting Colin on his way, and, kicking him out of here. He's taking up so much of our time. I didn't realize who the people were on the stands here. But, well, lane 4 takes it, first place. Lane 2, second. Lane 6 is third. Lane 5 is fourth. Lane 1 is fifth. And lane 3 is sixth. Another amazing extra 50 freestyle right. Yeah, extra 50 freestyle right there. Now, my lunch break is calling, so I'll be passing it back to Mr. Hurd.
Well, that kind of took me by surprise. I wasn't quite ready for that. I have a couple students from Lynn Tech. What's your name?
Colin,
Colin. What shop are you in?
electrical.
So what brings you out to the pool tonight?
Just to watch. Yeah.
Colin, do you think about joining the swim team or anything?
Nah, I'm on the basketball team.
Nice. How's your record going this year?
It's all right.
Very good. Hey, Colin, thanks a lot. Enjoy the sport. Coming up to take their spot. It's a Lynn Tech race. That's a clean start. It's a tight race for all three, for first 3 points. At the turn, lane number 2 has a slight lead. Still with a slight lead, going hard to the end. Lane 2, I'm not sure even what race this is. Bad time for a lunch break. Alejandra, what you're part of the swim team at Lynn Tech. What exactly do you what event do you participate in?
Usually the 50s. I participated in 100 last time, but I couldn't finish it. But I'm still, getting there, practicing. And last year I was worse, so today, and I beat my time as well. My last time was like 52, and now I got like 45.
That's awesome. How long have you been on the swim team?
I'd say like 2 years. This is my second year.
And you feel a big improvement over last year.
Yes, big improvement, definitely. Just trying to keep pushing. Better strokes, and practice makes perfect.
And what year are you at Tech?
Junior, 11th grade.
And are you gonna swim again next year?
Hell yeah, I will be here next year, definitely. I love the swim team. It's so fun.
What makes it fun? I mean, I've been covering now for a couple of years, but the camaraderie, the team themselves just seem to cheer each other on with everything. What do you?
I would say, definitely I love how the team cheers you on. A lot of teams don't do that. I feel like soccer, not really, but this team makes me feel loved, and I never felt so loved in a team, so this is definitely it.
That's really fabulous. Do you play soccer too?
Yes, I do. I play forward or sometimes defense, but those two really nice. I plan to join next year as well. Yeah.
And what do you want to do after Tech?
After Tech, become a nurse, a pediatrician nurse. I'm in health tech, so that's my goal right now.
Congratulations.
Pushing, working, get everything done, accomplish my goals. That's really what I have going for me right now. And becoming a better swimmer.
But of course. Now, do you find Tech to be a difficult school?
Yeah, I would say yeah. But if you push yourself, if you have a good schedule, you'll be able to do it. I feel like anybody can do it. Working, going to school, being in a swim team, it all takes a mindset. Definitely.
That's awesome. Hey, thank you very much for taking some time out.
Thank you.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Where's she going? And what's your name?
My name is Cassandra Bowden.
Sandra, what event did you just go in?
I just did the 50, just the 50 free.
Nice. How long have you been on the swim team?
I've been swimming for 4 years.
Do you feel like the swim team is a big family?
Yeah, I think it definitely grew in size. We have almost 100 members right now. Yeah, it's crazy.
100. It must be tough to be out there in the water, knowing that you beat somebody else out to be in that water.
I know it feels good, but it takes a lot of practice and stuff. And I don't know, you always have to cheer on your other members, have that energy for everyone. It just makes it nice, a nice experience for everyone.
I'll tell you, I've covered this a couple of years, and I've noticed that even the last people coming in, everybody cheers for them.
Yeah.
Does that make you part of a family?
Yeah, it makes the last person feel better than coming in last. No one ever wants to be last, but you make the best out of it.
That's great.
Everybody starts somewhere. So that's the thing too.
That's awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking the time. We're going to watch this race.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay. With so many team members, 100 team members on this team. And so that's why we're having so many races with just Lynn Tech, racing Lynn Tech. Maybe to get a point on the team, or maybe just to make sure everybody gets in the water and has a chance to swim. As I said, everybody has to start somewhere. And these girls have been trying hard to get on the team and make the team and make a difference on the team. Looks like lane 3 is going to win this one. Lane 3. Sorry, we don't know the names. Don't have them written down anywhere. With so many members on this team, it's going to be a long match, long time in here. We're coming up next to the 100 butterfly, we do believe. I can't imagine how the coaches kept everybody organized. Trying to listen to what the coaches are yelling out to their teams to find out what's up next. I think it was about 4 years ago. They only had about 50 students on the team. And as she said, everybody has to start somewhere. There was a captain of the team, I think it was about 8 years ago. His freshman year, he could not swim. Senior year, he was the captain of the team. And now we're going to take a 5-minute break. So we'll just end up on a wide shot for a little while. And we'll be right back. This is the 100 butterfly. Racers are getting on their mark. And welcome back. Hunter Flores in lane 4 in second place for Lynn Tech. Isabel in third place, in lane 2. Hunter with a good push off that turn. Isabel is catching up a little bit to Hunter. Looks like a runaway for Greater Lowell. Isabel is taking the third place. A big push off that turn for Isabel, coming into second. Isabella is going to hold on to second place. What a great race for Lynn Tech, coming in second and third. There's third place for Hunter. Wesley Turner down in 5th lane. 6th lane making his way in. Now I got to go take a lunch break.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, your favorite is back. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, my friends, to the end of the butterfly. I'm not sure who was first, or who was second, or who was third, or who was fourth, or who was fifth, but I know 6th was lane 6 for Lynn Tech. Hello, hello, hello. Here we are, back again. Ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah. Now up is the 100 freestyle. In lane 2 for Lynn Tech, we have Colin Newhall. In lane 4 for Lynn Tech, we have Hunter Flores. And in lane 6 for Lynn Tech, we have Alex Familia. I read that incredibly wrong. In lane 2, we have Colin Newhall. In lane 4, we have Devin Robles. And in lane 6, we have Alex Familia. But I don't think Alex 6 is Alex Familia. I think that's Jasleen. Shout out to Mr. Hurd for his amazing and spectacular job commentating tonight. With him coming in second place right behind me. And Colin coming in second and a half place. Finishing in sixth there will be Guerrero Lowell. I won't lie, kind of forgot. Lane 6, though, they were first place. That was Jasleen. She came in first. Second was Colin Newhall. Third was Greta Lowell. Fourth was Devin Robles. Fifth was also Greta Lowell. And sixth was Greta Lowell. That was the 100 freestyle. Next up will be the 100. Will be the extra 100 free. Extra 100 freestyle. In lane 2, we'll have Ava Marie. This being her first year on the team. In lane 4, we'll have Faith, this being her second year on the team. And in lane 6, we'll have Cassandra Bowden, this being her fourth year on the team, I believe. The other... Excuse me, I yawned. Don't know why. The other three lanes, being lane 1, lane 3, and lane 5, will all be occupied by Greta Lowell. Coming up now will be the extra 100 freestyle. Taking first here will be lane 1 for Greater Lowell. Second place seems to be head-to-head here with multiple lanes. Honestly, second place could go to really anyone here. Greater Lowell or Lynn Tech. First place is definitely Greater Lowell, though. Second place, I think, will be Ava Marie. No, I think second place was Faith. What am I talking about? This isn't a 50, this is a 100. We didn't finish yet. First place here now will be Greater Lowell in lane 1. Second place still contested by pretty much all Lynn Tech swimmers here.
Big race for third.
A massive race. Second place going to Ava Marie. Third going to Greater Lowell in lane 5. Fourth going to lane 6. Oh, these are all wrong. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Lane 1 was first. Lane 2nd was 4th. Lane 3rd was last, 6th. Lane 5 was 2nd. Lane 6 was 3rd. Lane 2 was 4th. And lane 4 was 5th place. All very close, similar times. And lane 3 coming in 6th. That will be it for the 100 freestyles. Moving on to the 500 freestyle now. In lane 2, we'll have Hunter Carmody. In lane 4, we'll have Addison Brown. And in lane 6, we'll have Nicole Perez. Liam Carmody being a relative, Hunter Carmody being a relative of Liam Carmody, the famous, the myth, the man, the legend, the mythical wise being that we all know here in Lynn Tech. And I mean, and if you don't know him, how do you not know him? Am I right or am I right? I'm hilarious. I know. Stop, guys. Stop. Don't laugh. It's okay. Evelyn, stop. Don't laugh. It's okay, Evelyn. Stop laughing. It wasn't that funny. Evelyn, stop. Calm down, Evelyn. Evelyn, stop, please. Please, Evelyn. It was not that funny. Chill out. Oh, my kid. It really was that funny, huh? I'm just funny like that, I guess. Currently still waiting on the 500 freestyle. Today's meet being one of the longer meets during the regular season. Quite a lot of events. even though they might be the fastest, I think all of the extra 50s, I think they did a number on us time-wise here. Starting up now, though, will be the 500 freestyle. Lane 2 being Hunter Carmody, lane 4 being Addison Brown, and lane 6 being Nicole Perez from Lynn Tech. And we're off to the races. This being one of the more stamina-based and endurance-based races, instead of the full-on sprint and finish as fast as you can races. If I look hard enough, let's see if I can see them. All the way down at lane 6 at the very end, we see one Colin Newhall holding a sign up with the numbers. In lane 2, we can see Alex Xavier Familia holding a sign. And in lane 4, we can see Jasleen holding a sign too. All from Lynn Tech. It's a Seal song. It's pretty good. Kiss from a Rose is what it's called. It looks like first place here, or in first here, will be lane 5 for Greater Lowell. In second, we'll have lane 4 for Lynn Tech, Addison Brown. Third, also Greater Lowell, lane 3. Second will be lane 1 for Greater Lowell. Fifth place will be lane 2, Hunter Carmody. And sixth place will be lane 6, Nicole Perez. The 500 freestyle is a series of, I want to say, 20 laps for the swimmers here. This being one of, if not the longest events in the high school swimming sports. There's probably more sophisticated and better name for them to call it, but that's what I'm calling it. But as far as I've seen from last year and this year combined, the 500 seems to be the longest of all events. Any of the 500s, that is. As previously stated, it takes quite a while, and just, it takes a bunch and a bunch and a bunch and a bunch and a bunch of time. Looks like places have changed here. First place will be lane 3 for Greater Lowell. Second place will be Addison Brown for Lynn Tech. Third will be lane 5 for Greater Lowell. Fourth place will be lane 1. Fifth place will be lane 6. And sixth place will be lane 2. I've been corrected by my camera person. Lane 3 is not in first place. They are in fact in third place. And first place will actually go to lane 5. Lane 5 for Greater Lowell here. I think seems to have the most progression here and is a full lap ahead of most swimmers in the pool right now. The only one managing to keep somewhat up to her will be Addison Brown for Lynn Tech. But even Addison Brown is behind a lap. It looks like first place for the whole event will be going to lane 5 for Greater Lowell. And you know, it's kind of hard when you see stuff like that. Whistle is being blown because I think lane 5 is on her last lap. Time on the clock is stopped up top, but I don't think she actually finished yet. No, she hasn't. She'll be stopping in just a second here. Managing to get first place. Her time will be 6:37. Lane 5 coming in first place will come with a 6:37. Looks like second place here. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Second place here will actually be lane 3. Not Addison Brown, but another Greater Lowell swimmer. That'll be second place here. Lane 3 coming in second place, being a Greater Lowell swimmer. Third place looks like it'll be going to Addison Brown in lane 4. Third place going to Addison Brown in lane 4. Fourth place going to lane 1, Greater Lowell. Fifth place will be Hunter Carmody in lane 2 from Lynn Tech. And in last place, we'll have Nicole Perez.
That's close to 8 minutes of really just a sprint in swimming. It's just I know I could probably do a minute and a half. It's just an amazing amount of swimming, amount of energy put out. It's crazy. We still have another swimmer out there. Who's out there now in lane 6?
Nicole Perez.
Wow, that's just a lot of time swimming. It's going on 8 minutes.
You know, I absolutely like Mr. Hurt's saying. I mean, it's taken a while here. I mean, it's almost, you know, if you round up, you're at 10 minutes. But I mean, you know, it's taking a while here, and like I said at the beginning, this is more of the stamina and endurance race more than a sprint race. And it really matters with the mindset that you go into, and whether or not if you think you're able to finish, then you should be able to believe that you're able to finish.
There's no quit. There's no quit at all. You know, you're out there by yourself swimming and doing your final lap. Your teammates are cheering you on, but it's still just you in the water. And it's up to you. It's just the mindset to finish the race and do the best you can.
You know, 100%. You know, I was saying a little bit of that last week on Wednesday. You know, when you're in an event like this, it's not so much as a team event, but it's more of a personal solo event. where you need to go in and you know you're in this alone, you're in this by yourself, so you need to be able to withstand the pressure and take it on and be able to do what you're able to do the best and the most. And as Mr. Hurd said, we have people on our team cheering, people on the other team cheering, with the crowd cheering, everyone's cheering on here, even if you're in last place. She finished, Nicole Perez comes in 6th place with a time just over 10 minutes. She'll be 10 minutes and 3 seconds. Absolutely astonishing to be swimming 10 minutes straight, just back and forth by that. I'll tell you, I mean, I couldn't do like 2 of those, let alone in under 10 minutes. Hey, that concludes the 100 butterfly. 100 butterfly. What am I talking about? That concludes the 500 freestyle. We'll now be moving on to the 200 free relay. In lane 2, we'll start off with Colin Newhall. In lane 4, we'll start off with Devin Robles. And in lane 6, we'll start off with Melissa Barrios. Camerawoman Evelyn, how are you feeling so far?
So far, this has been really entertaining. Like I'm super entertained. I love the energy in this place. Like you said, like even if you're in last place, where everyone's still cheering you on, and I think that's just the beauty of the sport.
Absolutely. I got one question here for you. Do you ever get tired of listening to people talk?
Yeah, you. LOL. Just kidding.
I'm too good for that, as we previously discussed. I'm such a funny person, I mean, it's hard to get tired of listening to me. Starting now, though, is the 200 free relay. Carl Newhall absolutely giving it his all. He's blowing past. He's in first place right now. Coming in for him will be John Deary. John Deere will come in for him in lane 2. Coming in for Devin Robles in lane 4 will be Zoe Wilson. And coming in for Melissa Barrios in lane 6 will be Wesley Turner. Colin absolutely demolishing it and passing it on to John Deary. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to pull a call here. John Deere is going to blow through this. He's going to give it his all. He's going to push through. And honestly, I see Lynn Tech coming out on a first place on the 200 free relay. Coming in for John here, as he's ahead of everybody, will be Alex Familia. Alex Familia will be coming in lane 2. Alex Familia jumps in, and once again, he's off to the races. I mean, lane 2, they're furthest ahead of everybody. Lane 3, they're the closest one on him, and they're still about half a lap back. Coming in for Alex Familia now will be Addison Brown. Addison Brown will be switching in for lane 2. Once Alex Familia finishes, they'll be in lane 2 here for us now. Them being in the top position here. And I'll tell you what, it's absolutely stunning to see how fast some people can go here. Addison Brown now jumping into lane 2 here. Absolutely killing it. She's still in the lead by about half a lap here. Captain Isabella Salona, Cassandra Bowden, Alejandra, and Jeff are all down at the end of lane 2 cheering on. Cassandra mocking me because I'm holding the mic and talking. She thinks she's funny. Second place will go to lane 3 here. Third place will go to lane 5. No, I was wrong. Lane 3. First place was lane 2. Second place was lane 3. Third place is lane 1. Fourth place is lane 4. Fifth place is lane 5, and sixth place will be lane 6. Addison Brown in lane 2. Lane 2 coming in first here for Lynn Tech. Then lane 4, another Lynn Tech lane will be coming in fourth. And lane 6 coming in 6th place for Lynn Tech. That was the 200 free relay. Now we're moving on to the 100 backstroke. And I gotta tell you folks, we're kind of moving on along here. I know I thought we were gonna be here later than where we are right now. Absolutely killing it. Next up being the, let's see, where was it? The 100 backstroke. For Lynn Tech in lane 2, we'll have Jasleen Ledesma. In lane 2, we'll have Maria Villabo. And in lane 6, we have Gianna Marino for the 100 backstroke. Coming up here soon, I think, we'll have Colin Newhall coming back to reprise his role as a commentator. I see him now walking across. He's directly across from me. Looks like he's talking to some teammates and coach. I really don't understand it, but somehow, like, throughout the, oh, hey, Ryan Newhall's here. Shout out to Ryan Newhall. He was watching live earlier. He's here full time now, in person, IRL. Shout out to him. Like I was saying, though, so far, we've had an amazing meet here. Amazing people have come out. Absolutely fantastic. I'm watching Colin Newhall walk off right now. It looks like he might be going to the locker room, or he's coming around to come over here. I'm not 100% sure. I think he's going off to the locker room as we speak. Like I said, though, I think he'll be back shortly to help commentate, reprise his role as a commentator. Next up now, though, we'll be having the 100 backstroke. As previously stated, in lane 2, we'll have Jasleen. In lane 4, we'll have Maria. And in lane 6, we'll have Gianna. All from Lynn Tech. Lane 1, 3, and 5 will all be Greater Lowell's lanes with Greater Lowell swimmers. Ba-ya-ya-ya-ya, ba-ya-ya-ya. Oh, that song stuck in my head. Ba-ya-ya, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ya, ba-ya. I'm really interested in going to see that Robbie Williams movie, the biopic called Better Man. He in the movie, he's a CGI monkey, and he's the only CGI monkey in the movie. Everyone else is a normal human. It seems really interesting and kind of weird, but it has really good music in it, so I'm really interested in seeing it. I'm hoping I do sometime soon. Hopefully, I really want to see it. But yeah. Starting up now, or in just a moment, will be the 100 backstroke, folks. Swimmer is now getting into the pool. They'll be told to start soon. We'll see who takes the lead here, if it's a Lynn Tech swimmer or a Greater Lowell player. Their marks have been taken. And they've been told to go. Looks like first place will be going to Greater Lowell in lane 1. Second place will be going to Jasleen for Lynn Tech in lane 2. First place still being lane 1 for Greater Lowell, and second place still being lane 2, Jasleen, Lynn Tech swimmer. Third place will be Maria for Lynn Tech in lane 4. First place, lane 1 with a time of 1:26 for Greater Lowell. Second place here will be Jasleen in lane 2 for Lynn Tech. Her time will be, hold on, it's coming, hold on, it's coming. Her time will be something, it's not up on the board yet. Third place will go to lane 4. Fifth place will go to lane 5. No, wrong. Third place is lane 4. Fourth place is lane 5. Fifth place is lane 6. And sixth place is lane 3. Jasleen with a time of 1:35 coming in second place. Lane 4 in third place coming in with a time of 1:44. Lane 5 coming in fourth place with a time of 1:48. Lane 6 coming in fifth place with a time of 1:50. And lane 3 coming in sixth place with a time of 2:04. That was the 100 backstroke for you folks. Next up, we'll be having the 100 breaststroke. In lane 2, we'll have Captain Yerrick for Lynn Tech. Another, maybe not a captain, but she's a senior, Stephanie Torres in lane 4. And in lane 6, we'll be having Isaac Powers from Lynn Tech. What a cool last name, Isaac Powers. Imagine if your last name was Powers. Seems like a cool last name. Am I right? Or am I right? Evelyn really laughed hard at that one. She was dying hysterical.
I was not.
She's hiding the smile right now. She's smiling heavy hard. Heavy hard? She's smiling heavily right now. Who the flip is this? Get her out of here. Look at RJ about to walk by. RJ. RJ's always a fun guy. He's fun. He's cool. Baya, 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 ya, ya, baya, ba da da, ba 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 ba, baya, baya. I can see Captain Yerrick getting ready to swim, to swim, the 100 breaststroke, go, yeah. Evelyn likes my singing. Oh my. This will be an all Lynn Tech event. In lane 3, 4, and 5. Apparently, Greater Lowell does not have any breaststroke swimmers. This will be the third event where Greater Lowell did not have players for the, or swimmers for the event. First place here will be Captain Yerrick. Second place will be Stephanie. And third place will be Isaac Powers. I am wrong. It looks like Isaac Powers is, oh, I just hit the mic off my chin, that hurt. Isaac Powers is not actually swimming. He's been subbed in for a different swimmer on the Lynn Tech team. Captain Yerrick coming in first place. Senior Stephanie coming in second. And Isaac Powers substitute coming in third. And hey, that does it for the 100 breaststroke. Now we're moving on to our last event of the day, the 400 free relay. What an excellent way to end the day. Alrighty, guys. Did I miss some? Oh, wait a minute. I'm a little stoopy-doopy, dudes. That was the extra 50 backstroke. Holy cannoli, bro. My assistant over here did not tell me that an extra 50 backstroke was happening. So no, we're not on to the 400 free relay now. We are now on to the breaststroke, the 100 breaststroke. What the flip, man? My assistant was not doing her job. Jeez. Or was my other one?
Just to clarify, my job is to record.
My other assistant's on his phone right now, man. Jeez. What the flip? I messed that up horribly. Now we're doing the 100-yard breaststroke. This time in lane 2, we have Captain Yerrick. This time in lane 4, we have Senior Stephanie. And this time in lane 6, we have Isaac Powers. Looks like first place here is between lane 1 and lane 5 for Greater Lowell. Second place is between lane 2 and lane 3. Lane 2 being Lynn Tech and lane 3 being Greater Lowell. And 5th/6th place is held by is contested for by lane 4 and lane 6, both being Lynn Tech swimmers here. This being the 100 breaststroke, they'll have to do another lap after finishing this one. It looks like in first place here, we'll have lane 5 for Greater Lowell. Absolutely killing it. I mean, he's blowing by everybody. He's about half a lap quicker than everybody else right now. Becoming in first for lane 5 will be Greater Lowell. Lane 1 for Greater Lowell becoming in second. Lane 2, Lynn Tech will come in third. Lane 3 for Greater Lowell will come in fourth. Lane 4 for Lynn Tech will come in fifth. And lane 6 for Lynn Tech will come in sixth. Coming up next now will be the 400 free relay. Our last event of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Ba-ya, ba-da, ba-ba, ba-ya, ba-ya, ba-da, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-ba-ba. I got it wrong. I mean, the melody stuck in my head, but I don't know the melody. It's really confusing. Swimmers of the 100 breaststroke now getting out of the pool. Up next will be the 400 free relay. Starting off for Lynn Tech in lane 2 will be Hunter Flores. Starting off for Lynn Tech in lane 4 will be Sabrina Hong. And starting off for Lynn Tech in lane 6 will be Ava Marie. Coaches, Lynn Tech coaches calling for Ava because she was sitting down. What a little funny moment. Up here now, we have Lintech diver Natalia Ortiz. How do you feel about the dives you did today?
I could have done better, but it's okay. There's always more space for progress. I am excited to see if I go to CAC though. That's the only thing I'm excited about.
All right. You know, that sounds like a fun time. What do you think about the 400 free relay that's about to happen?
Oh wow, I'm actually excited. I want to see what's gonna happen. Hunter is really good. Like he's our top. He's a very young and he's really fast. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
Well, is that Hunter Flores or Hunter Carmody?
Good question. I don't know. But that one right there.
That'll be Hunter Flores.
Yes.
But you know, I gotta be 100%. You know, you're absolutely right. Hunter Flores, you know, he's a young guy and he does really well. And you know, he's fast and you know he knows what he's doing. Well, thank you for your time. Any last words?
Always be patient on what you're doing. Don't rush it. Always, yeah, that's all.
All right, Natalia, thank you. In first place here, we'll have lane 3 for Greater Lowell. In second, we will have lane 2, Hunter Flores. Third will be between lane 5 and lane 1 for Greater Lowell. Fourth will be lane 4 for Lintech, Sabrina. And last place will be Ava in lane 6. Colin Newhall now jumping into the pool for lane 2. Fellow Lintech swimmer. I'm excited to see what he does. First place still being lane 3 for Greater Lowell. Colin Newhall now ending his race of the event of the night here. Captain Isabella Salona now jumping in for him. First place still being lane 3 for Greater Lowell. Third place I'm not so sure. It looks like for lane, what lane is that? I can't tell. Lane 2, Captain, oh man, I'm a little stupid for that one. Lane 2, Captain Isabella Salona, her goggles fell right off. You know, like Colin said, it has to be a curse. The goggles, they come off. It's horrible. I mean, it's absolutely horrendous. Jeff walking on by, a little smile, because he saw me. Man. The last swimmer for Greater Lowell for lane 3 will now be jumping in. And momentarily, and 3, 2, 1, he jumps in. It looks like he'll be doing the most here. Captain Isabella Salona, still with no goggles on. Looks like she'll be closing in her lap here. And she'll be sending in Addison Brown. their last swimmer for lane 2. I'm not 100% on this, but I think lane 3 will finish first place, and I think lane 2 is second place. Here it is, Addison Brown pulling it in for second place right now. Where's my camera pointing? I have no clue, because I'm wrong. Addison Brown has another lap to go. Obviously. Who didn't know that? It looks like lane 3 will be finishing it off here for first place. Now Addison Brown will be coming in for second place for Lynn Tech. She's in lane 2. Third place going to lane 1 for Greater Lowell. Let's see. Fourth place will be going to lane... No, not 6. Lane 5. Yep. Fourth place will be going to lane 5 for Greater Lowell. Lane 4 is in 5th place, I think. Not sure. Neither is my assistant. It's a confusing... Oh, excuse me. It's a confusing matter. Was I right? I was right. Lane 4 will take 5th place. And lane 6 will be taking 6th place. And with that, ladies and gentlemen... Not yet. Hold on. I'll hold on for you. I'll wait. I'll hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Swimmers now coming up out of the water. This being our last event for the meet. Teams will now gather on opposite sides of the pool area, and they will be high-fiving, touching hands, fist bumping, whatever you want to call it, to give each other respect and, show the gratitude that they had today to go against each other. And this was another amazing and fantastic swim meet. Like I said earlier today, second swim meet of the season for me. I think this is their fourth. I want to say this is their 4th swim meet or 5th swim meet of the season in total. And they've done well so far. I think last week's swim meet they lost by about 13 points. This week, honestly, I would be surprised if Lynn Tech lost. I feel like Lynn Tech will win. I have a feeling because there was a lot of individual events where we had Lynn Tech swimmers, but there weren't any Greater Lowell swimmers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be it for today/tonight's swim meet of the week. Good night, and I hope you all have an amazing rest of your night and an amazing day tomorrow. Good night from Zachary Lucas, your almost favorite commentator.